Hey, welcome back to hell. It's Vizzy. I just wanted to make a quick little about me video talking a little bit about myself and then going into a little bit more detail about what I'm trying to do around here, like as a bit of a sell. So, a little bit about me. I'm 33, I'm a black trans femme, and I'm pansexual. Some of my hobbies include origami, swimming, singing, playing the harp. I do not practice with the harp nearly as much as I should, and obviously playing games. I also want to get into voice actress type of work, like I mentioned in the other video, so every now and then you'll probably hear me trying my hardest to put more emphasis on line reads and stuff like that. That's what that is. Then my inspirations for getting into doing PNG tubing like this, there's honestly 4 different pillars I would consider here. The first and main one honestly is Chibidoki. In the realm of VTubers and streamers, she is number 1, especially for VTubers. I literally do not watch any other VTuber besides Shibidoki. She is the funniest one of the lot, and it's not even close. So she has been my main inspiration for trying to get into VTubing, but once again, since those models cost like $40 billion and some change, this is where I'm starting with PNG tubing. It's close enough for me to actually be able to, get into the motions of doing this. The second pillar is John Wolf for horror game let's plays, because once again, he religiously plays horror games and I like horror games, so there's the connection. I was like, oh, I want to play horror games for people, and yeah, here we are now. Then the third pillar, it's Queso, and that's for streaming, because his streams, just like Chibidoki streams, his streams look fun. Being able to interact with the audience and just vibing out and getting those little hype moments and stuff like that, that looks fun with a big audience, and I feel like I could definitely get into that. I'm sure there's some build up getting up to that point, but it looks fun. I would love to get into that type of streaming, to that type of audience rather. And then honestly, the fourth pillar, and one of the big ones too, Josh from Let's Game It Out. This man is one of the funniest people on YouTube, and once again, it is not even close. Every single time I watch his videos, especially brand new ones, I actually have to stop. I can't eat watching his videos. I have almost choked multiple times watching his videos just because I'm laughing too hard. And honestly, he has influenced the way I play some games. The second I start getting creative freedom in some games, I start building like Josh. There's at least 2 different games that I know of that I have started building things like Josh would, and honestly I'll put them the screenshots right here because yeah. You can see the influence. It's not nearly as wild as his, but you can tell what I was trying to do. Okay, so with all that out of the way, my big sell for this channel is that not only do I not clearly or fully remember any of the horror game let's plays that I've watched over the years, because I have a violent case of ADHD and I keep forgetting to order my meds for that, but I've also just either never played a vast majority of them, or I remember so little about them that my reactions to their scares and events will honestly be fully genuine. For example, running through a list of games that I've just put together here for examples. Silent Hill series, never played it. Resident Evil series, I remember playing the Nintendo 64 version, but I think I only beat I only played the first level of that. I only got into I think it's the police station, and I just kind of stopped because it was scary. So I never beat that one. Amnesia series, I beat the first game normally, and then I've beat it multiple times with mods. So that one honestly I've beaten, but I don't really remember too much of it. And then the Justine game, I remember I beat. And then A Machine for Pigs, I don't believe I beat that one. And then there's a new one. I haven't played that one at all, so obviously I haven't beat that one. Yeah, it's that Amnesia. I think it takes place in a desert. And then I want to say there's a 4th one. But point is, past A Machine for Pigs, I haven't played anything. Penumbra series, I played a little bit of the first game, but I never beat it, and then I never played the other games in that series. Outlast series, I played a little bit of this one. I remember getting to a point where you're inside of the building and you're running away from some mad doctor who I think just kind of stares and smiles a lot. He keeps getting close. You end up I guess, I can't remember how you kill him, but you kill him. But I got to that point and I can't remember anything past that. I didn't beat this game, but that's as far as I got. Dead Space series, never played it. Dying Light series, the first game in that series is still one of my top favorite games. Like, zombies and parkour was like the best combination you could have ever possibly come up with. So honestly, yeah, Dying Light 1, I have played and beat that game. That game was incredible. I love that game. I haven't played Dying Light 2, but Dying Light 1 I can say that I've played. So like obviously that's off the list, but Dying Light 2 I haven't played. Fear series, never played it. Five Nights at Freddy's series, I've played a good bit of the first game. I think I beat the fifth night, but I didn't do the custom night because, no. And then Five Nights at Freddy's 2, I played a good bit of that. I want to say I finished that, but not the custom nights, again, because no. And then the past that, I haven't really played like any of the other games either. Like not even like any of the like little small games that are based in the same universe. Those are all off the bracket for me. I haven't played those ones. Poppy Playtime series, never played them. Yomawari series, I played a little bit of the first game before I kind of like stopped with it because I was like, I kind of want to record myself playing this. So I haven't played very far into that one because I honestly want to make gameplay videos with it. So I never beat that one or played any of the other two games that come after that one. Bendy games like Bendy and the Ink Machine. I've never played those, but I've watched a little bit of a gameplay video of like, I can't remember who it was, but I watched a little bit of it, but I do not remember what happens in it, and that was so long ago, I'm a blank slate. I don't know what happens with them. Choo Choo Charles, never played the game. Backrooms games, I played maybe one, but I didn't get very far in it. Granny games, I've never played. Slenderman games, there is a very good reason why I've never played this series, or any of the games like related to Slenderman. Back in the early 2010s, I was actually legitimately terrified of Slenderman. Like, I honestly had a little bit of a case of like what I would call paranoia going on. Like, you could not put me in the dark, or especially in a dark, unfamiliar like type of place, because I would legitimately get afraid, especially like whenever we'd go driving out and like, you know, we'd be amongst a bunch of like tall trees in the middle of the woods and like, you know, it's dark. I would get so scared. I would not stop looking at the tree line, just feeling like something was watching me. Like, I have avoided the Slender series for a very good reason. But yeah, now that I'm getting into this, I guess that this is something I'm going to end up forcing myself to play because, well, I already tortured myself with that mannequin video, so I can't possibly be any worse than that, right? Alone in the Dark, never played. Doki Doki Literature Club. I don't want to talk about it. I will say there's a Monica mod, the Monica After Story. I want to play that one. Obviously, as you've just caught the hint of, I've played like the main game, but I've never played that mod, so I want to do that at some point. Games like Phasmophobia, Dead by Daylight, and Friday the 13th the Game. I've never played those because all of those are multiplayer horror type of games, and I don't have any like, you know, parties or teams or people to play with like that, so I've had like no reason to get into them, so I've never played those. Spooky's House of Jump Scares. Spooky House Studios can join me down here in hell. I've played a good bit of this game, but I never beat it. I can't remember how far I got into it, but I think I want to say I got into like the 600 or 700 range or something like that before I stopped. So I don't really remember too much of this because this was a long time ago. The only things I really remember are like a couple of like specimens, mainly the deer one, because that one was like the coolest design I've ever seen. Like between like its idle stance, its opening type of stance, and like the jump scare animations it has, that one was the coolest thing ever to me. Like that's the like main one that I remember, but I don't remember too much of the series past that or the game. So that's just another one that I honestly want to make a gameplay video of. Mouthwashing, never played. Soma, I played it so long ago that I don't remember what happened, and I definitely never beat it. Like, this was a long time ago, so I do not remember, like, anything that happens in a game. And then finally, Signalis. I've never played it, but I've always honestly wanted to, but, like, now that I'm getting started with, like, you know, getting into the PNG tubing and stuff like that, I guess that's something I could play here, too. Because I've been interested in it for a hot minute, but I've had no real reason to play it until now, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I just wanted like a quick little like overview of everything here. Like, this channel, obviously, as I said, will mainly focus on horror games, but know that it is coming from a perspective of somebody who has basically never played any of these horror games, or like, you know, I've watched a video of them so absolutely long ago that I don't remember what happens in them. So every single time I scream in this channel, it is going to be genuine and from the soul. But yeah, that's really about it. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and get started on those like as soon as I can, really. Once again, I'm employed in real life, so my schedule's kind of all over the place, but I'll try to post when I can. I'm not gonna try to like up and vanish for a long time without any explanation, because I really seriously want to get into this. Like, I've been thinking about this for so long that like it's kept me up at night sometimes. So we'll see where all this goes. Alright, yeah, that's really just about all I wanted to go over here. Later.